Hey everyone! Welcome back to Learn English Now YouTube channel. The channel where learning English feels like talking to your funniest, craziest friends. I'm Bella, and today, we are talking about family. The most beautiful, stressful, dramatic, chaotic thing on planet Earth.
And I'm Jack. And Bella, you are absolutely right. Families can be sweet and supportive, and also a little stubborn, and sometimes a bit dramatic, and sometimes very dramatic, like soap opera dramatic.
Oh, yes. If your family has ever had a dramatic moment, raise your hand. Mine is waving both hands in the air right now.
Before we dive into this emotional roller coaster, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to Learn English Now. Your support helps us make more high-energy stories for you.
And tell us in the comments, what word describes your family? Supportive? Stubborn? Dramatic? Loud? Quiet? Stubborn? All of the above? All right, ready to jump in?
Let's go.
Bella, let me ask you something big. When you think of the word family, what comes to mind first?
Let me think. I think of warm food, people talking over each other, someone complaining, someone laughing, someone crying, and my aunt trying to give me more food even when I'm already full.
Oh my goodness, same. My mom does that too. If I say, I'm full, she hears, yes, give me more.
Exactly. Family is like 30% love, 30% food, 20% drama, 10% arguing, and 10% pretending everything is fine.
That is the most accurate family description ever. But seriously, families teach us vocabulary we don't learn in books, like supportive, stubborn, dramatic, strict, laid back, protective, emotional, bossy.
And the classic one is, why didn't you call me? Every mom says this at least once a week.
Every single one. Okay, Jack, let me tell you a true story. My family has a very dramatic aunt. Her name is Aunt Rosa. Everything she says sounds like it belongs in a movie.
Oh no. Is she one of those aunts who makes small problems sound like world disastrous?
Exactly. One day, I arrived at a family lunch 5 minutes late. 5 minutes! And she said, Bella, darling, I thought you died on the way.
No way, she didn't say that.
She did. And I was like, Aunt Rosa. It was 5 minutes, but she continued. 5 minutes is enough time for 1,000 tragedies.
This woman needs her own TV show. Aunt Rosa, the drama queen.
Seriously. And if someone doesn't eat all of their plate, she gasps like this. Oh, you don't like my cooking? Am I a failure?
That's emotional blackmail with extra seasoning.
But underneath all that drama, she has the biggest heart. She's extremely supportive. She cries when you succeed, cries when you fail, cries when you sneeze.
A professional crier.
Exactly. Families often have one person like that, dramatic but full of love.
All right, Bella, it's my turn. Let me introduce you to my family's special character, my dad, the king of stubbornness.
Oh boy, how stubborn are we talking? Like, refuses to ask for directions stubborn? Or won't admit he's wrong even if the sky falls stubborn?
Bella, he once drove 45 minutes in the wrong direction, insisting the GPS was wrong.
Not the GPS. Did he finally admit it?
Of course not. He said, "The GPS is confused. I'm teaching it new roads."
No way he said that.
He did. And when we finally arrived at the restaurant 1 hour late, he said, "See, we made it. I told you I knew the way."
Oh my God, that is next level stubborn. An Olympic gold medal in stubbornness.
But here's the thing. He's also incredibly protective. If I need help, he arrives like Superman. He will argue with the GPS, but he will never argue about helping his family.
That's the sweet part. Sometimes stubborn people are also very loyal and reliable.
Exactly. He may not admit when he's wrong, but he'll always show up for you.
Okay, Jack, let's talk about the sweet ones now. Every family usually has that one person who makes everything feel calm, warm, and safe. Who's the most supportive person in your family?
Oh, that's easy. My older sister, Mia. She's the person who believes in me even when I don't believe in myself. You know those people who look at you and say, "I know you can do this"? Yeah, she does that every time.
Oh, that's beautiful. My older cousin Sarah is like that. She's the therapist of our family. She listens with her heart, not just her ears. She never says, "You're being dramatic." She says, "Tell me more." It's like she knows how to open my mind when it's closed.
Those people are angels, like soft blankets for our souls. Sometimes when I'm stressed, Maya just sits next to me quietly. No talking, no advice, just being there. Sometimes that's all you need.
Exactly. Supportive family members don't always have the loudest voices, but they often have the strongest presence.
All right, Bella. Here's a question for you. Do you have someone in your family who's too honest?
Oh, yes. My grandmother. She has no filter. Zero. If she thinks something, she says it immediately.
Give me an example.
Okay, listen to this. I once walked into her house wearing new jeans. She looked at me and said, "Bella, those jeans look expensive, but they don't look good on you."
No, no way. She said that out loud?
Out loud. And then she added, "Maybe buy jeans that like your body more." Like my body more, Jack.
I am crying. I'm crying real tears. Grandparents are brutally honest.
She once told my brother, "Your haircut makes you look like a confused pineapple."
I can't breathe. But see, this is the amazing thing about family. They roast us, embarrass us, destroy our confidence, but then they make us food.
Yes. They insult you and then say, "Eat more, you look thin."
Let's talk culture. Different families, different traditions. My family is super loud. Like, I'm sure the neighbors hate us loud. When we talk, it sounds like we're fighting, but we're actually just deciding what to eat.
Oh, my family is the opposite. We are loud, but only when we laugh. When we talk, we are calm and soft, unless someone mentions politics. Then the volume goes from 0 to 100 instantly.
Oh yeah. Politics is the family nuclear button.
Exactly. But I love how different families celebrate things differently. Christmas, birthdays, weddings, even simple dinners can feel different depending on culture.
My mom has a tradition. Every Sunday, she makes a huge meal. She says food brings the family together. And she's right. Everyone comes home for Sunday food.
That's beautiful. My family has story night. We sit together after dinner and tell stories. Funny ones, scary ones, old memories, and embarrassing childhood stories that I wish didn't exist.
Family history is basically trauma and comedy mixed together.
Let's talk about something universal. Small, silly family fights.
Oh, yes. Everyone fights about dumb things sometimes. What's the most common fight in your family?
Easy. The temperature of the house. My mom likes it hot. My dad likes it cold. My brother wants the window open. I want the window closed. The house becomes a weather war zone.
That is so relatable. In my family, the number one fight is driving. Everyone believes they are the best driver. Everyone thinks everyone else is blind.
Same. And don't forget the classic, who changed the TV channel?
Or, who ate my snack?
Or, why is the Wi-Fi so slow? Who is downloading something?
Yes, yes. And the best part, after everyone argues for 10 minutes, they all sit together and eat dessert like nothing happened.
That's family. We fight fast, forgive fast, and eat fast. Oh, absolutely. My cousin Leela is basically a walking Pinterest board. She wakes up at 5 a.m., does yoga, reads a book, makes avocado toast, journals, stretches, prays, writes goals, eats vegetables, breathes fresh air. Meanwhile, I wake up like, what year is it?
Yes, my family's perfect person is my cousin Daniel. Straight A student, perfect hair, perfect smile, perfect job, perfect girlfriend. At Christmas, he brings homemade cookies, and I bring myself, barely.
Daniel sounds like the poster child for successful human. Does he ever mess up?
No, and that's the scary part. If he ever spilled water or broke a plate, my entire family would faint. The news would report it.
But listen, sometimes perfect people feel pressure too. Everyone expects them to be amazing all the time. That's a lot to carry.
True, sometimes they need support, not admiration. We forget that.
Right. Even the perfect family member has bad days. They just hide them behind perfect smiles. Okay, Jack, let me tell you about my family's most chaotic event ever, the annual reunion.
Oh no, a big family reunion. That's basically a social Olympics.
Exactly. It starts peaceful, but after 1 hour, everything turns into a telenovela. Last year, I walked into the house and immediately saw my Aunt Maria yelling at my Uncle Roberto because he forgot to bring the salad.
A salad. Why is it always the smallest problem that becomes a world disaster?
Because family! Then my little cousins started running in circles, screaming like tiny tornadoes. My grandma shouted, "Stop running or I will tell the internet about your bad grades."
She used the internet as a threat? That woman is powerful.
Yes! Then my dad and my uncle had a friendly argument. You know those arguments where people smile, but their eyes say, "I will destroy you."
Oh yes, classic man-to-man silent war.
It was about who makes better barbecue. Just barbecue. Meanwhile, my cousin's baby cried like he was auditioning for a horror movie.
Chaos. Pure chaos.
Exactly. But then the magic happened. We all sat down to eat, and suddenly everyone became calm, talking softly, laughing, sharing stories, enjoying being together. Families fight, but food heals everything.
Food is the family peacemaker. Bella, can I confess something? There's a family story that still haunts me. Every time my family talks about it, I want to disappear.
Oh no, now I must know. Give me the drama.
Okay, here it is. When I was 14, I accidentally broke my mom's favorite vase. Not just any vase, the vase. The vase she loves more than she loves her plants. Maybe more than she loves me.
Oh no. What did you do? Run away? Join another family?
I panicked like a squirrel in traffic. I tried to glue it back together, but it looked like a puzzle built by a baby.
I can picture it.
When my mom saw it, she said, "Jack, this vase has been in the family for 3 generations." And I said, "You still have 2 generations left?"
You did not say that.
I did. And she stared at me like she was choosing between grounding me or sending me to another planet. But here's the beautiful part. After her dramatic reaction, she hugged me and said, "People matter more than objects."
Oh, that is actually so sweet. See, families get angry, but love always wins.
Exactly. Even when we do something stupid.
I have someone exactly like that in my family, my Uncle Leo.
Is he strict? Scary? Serious?
All of the above. When he enters a room, it feels like a school principal arrived. Everyone sits straighter, kids stop breathing.
Every family has one of those. What makes him scary?
His voice. He speaks slowly, deeply, and with purpose. When he says your name, you feel like you're in trouble, even if you didn't do anything.
He sounds like the "I'm not angry, I'm disappointed" type.
Yes. But here's the twist. He's also incredibly kind. One time I told him I failed an exam, expecting a lecture, but he put his hand on my shoulder and said, "One failure is the beginning of many successes."
Wow. That's powerful.
It changed me. Sometimes the strictest people are the ones who care the most. They just show it differently.
Exactly. Family love has many shapes. Soft, loud, strict, dramatic, funny. But at the end of the day, love is still love. Bella, you know families are great at one thing, misunderstanding everything.
Oh, yes. One sentence becomes a storm. One message becomes a war. One small comment becomes a 3-day emotional earthquake.
Exactly. Last year, I accidentally caused the biggest family drama of the century. Here's what happened. I sent a text to my cousin Emma that said, "Dinner at 7. Don't be late." Simple, right?
Seems normal. What happened?
My phone, my brainless phone, auto-corrected "don't be late" to "don't bother."
Oh, no. Your phone declared war.
Yes, she replied with, "Wow, okay." But I didn't see it. I left my phone on the table and continued helping my mom cook.
So she thought you didn't want her there.
Exactly. And she told my aunt, who told my grandma, who told my dad, who told the cat, probably, and suddenly the whole family thought I banned Emma from dinner.
This is a level 10 misunderstanding, a family apocalypse.
Yes, when I finally checked my phone, I had 23 missed calls, 14 messages, and one voice note from my grandma saying, "Jack, apologize now before the ancestors hear about this."
Oh, no, not the ancestors. This is hilarious.
When I explained everything, Emma laughed for 15 minutes straight. But at the moment, it felt like World War III.
Families react fast, sometimes too fast. But the good thing is, they also forgive fast.
Your story reminds me of something deeper. Sometimes families don't argue about small things. Sometimes they avoid big conversations.
Yeah, the real emotional stuff.
Exactly. 2 years ago, my dad and I didn't talk for 3 weeks. We lived in the same house, but we barely said anything to each other.
Oh, wow. What happened?
I wanted to move to another city for my work. He thought it was a bad idea. He said I was not ready. I said he didn't trust me. He said I was being stubborn. I said he was being controlling. Drama, tears, silence.
That sounds heavy. How did you fix it?
One night, he knocked on my door. He didn't yell. He didn't complain. He just said, "I'm afraid of losing you." That's all. And suddenly, I understood everything.
Oh, Bella, that hit me right in the heart.
Yeah, sometimes parents don't know how to say, "I love you," in soft ways. They say it through fear, through worry, through wanting to protect us.
Love and fear are cousins.
Yes. And when we sat down and talked honestly, really talked, we understood each other better. We didn't agree on everything, but we understood. And that made everything better.
That's the beautiful part of family. Not perfect, but deeply connected.
Bella, can I share one more story? This one is personal.
Of course. I'm listening.
My grandfather and I had a strange relationship. We loved each other, but we didn't talk much. He was quiet, reserved, hard to read. But one day, when I was maybe 18, he asked me to help him fix his old radio. We sat together for hours, not talking, just working.
Sometimes silence is a language, too.
Exactly. When we finished, he looked at me and said, "I'm proud of the man you're becoming." Just that. One sentence. But Bella, it changed me. I didn't know how much I needed to hear those words.
That's beautiful, Jack. Families have this special power. One sentence can break you, and one sentence can heal you.
And that's why I always tell people, talk to your family. Tell them what you feel. They may not say the perfect words, but they feel more than they show.
Yes. Love is sometimes quiet, but very real.